Cali, go coast. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carney to do the honors. And we're off and running from Tokyo. This return starts at the 5. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Alert, alert.
Here's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Slot man motioned over. Back-to-back carries here. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Press on leading!
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to it. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At the Falcons' 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready, go!
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Ready, ready!
Well, left side cut by Douglas. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Trap 60! Trap 60!
Second and 10, here's a pass. He's moving up, they're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
7-yard loss.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Tiger, 19 Tiger! Buffalo 18! Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And that will not be enough for a first down. On comes Joshua Carney in the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to give them their first points in the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got ready?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll go play action. Vacates quickly left side. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Falcon first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, they'll run. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Dragon 60! Get it?
Here's a throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
quarterback of his renown, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion is just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Grock1 80. Mustang 19. Seven Pirates. Cup 19. Ready?
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit on. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, it ate up a ton of yards.
Falcons going with a dime package here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. Trap 60.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
18, Pioneer. Here we go. Set. Hop, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this one at 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the San Diego 1st down.
Sending him on the dime. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 tight.
Throwing from the gun here. It's cut right side by Watson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Catch smash, knock it, tap the 60, tap the 60.
Throwing off the play fake. Connects on one with Jamison Williams. And nothing doing after the catch. Good gain on it. They're down to the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action on first down. It's caught at the 4. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives them first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's get rig alert, rig alert. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go, hey, smash. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
Well throw, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on fourth down.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Going wide receiver run to start this series. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
That's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Come on, come on.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He scrapes together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
That could be a risky call backed up deep in your own side of the field, but I think the right call. Man, Kate, if that defense was flying to the receiver that fast, they could have got to the runner even earlier.
Throw here, third down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. And now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready?
That one's out and cut on the right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
It's fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 6.
He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual, wow, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on a sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't. and you don't. That's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hurt. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Rig alert. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Viking 18.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Okay, break.
It looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Go. Gravity lying. Seven Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready?
They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams take a second-quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 3.
Rams 10, Falcons 7. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79 Grock. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one connects. Touchdown. The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
defense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
19 Lions, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. You're in the spin, you're in the spin.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Chap 60, Chap 60.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Go street. Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready up. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So he's knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. So we need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
60 back, Panther lead.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. So the hurry up here.
It's 3rd down and
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Motion,
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
On the ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves, trap 60, trap 60.
The final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
No throw to start the drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
70 Lions. Go!
Going now on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Dragon 60. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Third.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Come on.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Warriors 70. 19, 18. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready. Grock1 80.
Handoff on second and short. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense in a hurry up here. Third and long. They're going to throw. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
18, Pioneer. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Again to throw on second. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. 19 tight, 19.
Throw here, third down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got it over the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Come on. Warrior 70, Cougar 9. Ready.
They'll go play action. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
New set of downs from the 37.
Ready? Let go.
Working on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Going again on 2nd. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Let's go. Viking 18. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
19 Tiger, 19, 18 Pioneer. Go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here we go. Set.
He brings it in. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete on the option. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Number 80. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
On the 6.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Ready?
Here we go, right up the gut. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard
line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 range.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. He does it. Touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming here from the 12. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
What's the motion? What's the motion?
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Mistake 2.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
First down, he takes the snap. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Takes the second down snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Hawk 70, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Motion.
Ready, ready.
Here's the snap on fourth. He connects downfield. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass it down close. He has the touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the third.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on. 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 37 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. First and 10, looking to throw. Back to Watson. This is caught. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not quite, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it and throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. Let's stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
60, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
That's overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Desperation time here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give them 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down. New set of downs from 37.
Tag! Viking 18!
That's it. Keep it rolling. All right, boys.
They'll throw it here on first. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
To number 19. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Stephanie! Panther stick!
Looking to throw here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
The handoff on third and short. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Pickup of 2 here. And the Rams have the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
Pass play on first and 10. He's got it near the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender right to the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
18 Cardinals. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Another throw here on second down. Quickly to Watson. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And that is a touchdown. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the fourth.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
Rams 31.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bron. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
San Diego.
The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He going to ball. He going to ball. He going to ball. Ready.
Working on 1st down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19 tight. Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
First down, play action. Buying some time left. Throwing for the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon first down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. In the red zone on first. Rolling out to his left. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throw here, third down. Vacates putting pressure coming, and they take him down. That is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash. No, Riggs. Buffalo 18. 70, Mustang 19.
They're going to try to throw for it. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Panther 11. Ready, right?
Oh, Grock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Brought in. Touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Rams, 31.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
ready.
Again to throw on second. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy
sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Take off.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes, third and long. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Stephanie.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Back now, pressure coming. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing coverage too many times, you'll get more interceptions.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth and long. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw, now, didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawks, Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll go play action. Taking a shot deep here. They connect on the deep shot. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of